Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what's in my travel makeup bag. Now I feel like previously I used to pack everything under the sun, but now I've been able to just minimize, there's still space in here, minimize my makeup travel bag, and this is all of my brushes. I am gonna do a favorites of 2024, so this video is not gonna be super long. I'm just gonna show you guys some of the things that I packed for my trip. So let's get into it. I haven't unpacked this bag. Whenever I use stuff from here, I put it right back in so that I could film this video for you guys. So we're gonna start off with primer. Now I have been absolutely loving the new Professional matte primer from Benefit, so I only took one primer with me because I knew it was going to be very humid. I'm also going to put my stuff away while I'm here. I knew it was going to be very humid in KZN and on our holiday because we were going to be on the beach, so I just thought, let me just take the matte primer. My skincare will give me that extra glow. I will also disclaim, I totally forgot to take a setting spray. I took one of my favorite Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heats. I just had this in my hand right now. It's so beat up, you guys. I promise I haven't used it that much, but it's so beat up from always being in my handbags, and it's my favorite. Okay, now going to a little bit of sense of order. This is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters primer, highlighter, and glow booster. This is in the shade 005 medium. Now, I used to wear this by itself, or I would wear it with foundation or under foundation if I wanted like that extra glow. Most of the time I would wear this by itself, and I wouldn't necessarily wear it with my foundation because I was already so glowy and so dewy being in the humidity. Yeah, it was a lot. But this is beautiful for if you don't want to wear foundation. It's so lightweight. It does give you like an extra boost of glow. You can see there's a lot of shimmer aspects in it, but it's beautiful. Okay, then for foundation, I took my trusty NARS. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I'm in the shade Tahoe, and this baby is everything to me. Like, I literally could just effortlessly blend the littlest amount of foundation, and she just did the things. And I feel like this is perfect because whether you want full coverage or whether you want something a little bit more softer, you can make this foundation work for you. Then we're moving on to concealers. I think I have a few concealers, and I'll tell you guys why, right? So I like to reach for my Huda Beauty Candied Ginger for Filter Luminous Matte Concealer. This is because this is almost my exact skin tone shade, so if I'm only concealing under my eyes, this is the concealer that I would go for. I have this Catrice one. It is the Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in the shade Desert Beige, and I use this for under my eyebrows, so that's why I need 500 different concealers. Then I took the Rimmel Multitasker because I'm wearing it today. This is just like an effortless concealer. Like when you want that full coverage, you want a glam look, this is the concealer you do. That just rolled very far away from me. And then my combo of the year has been the Fenty Wear Even Concealer and the Instant Retouch Concealer. This one's in the shade 330W, which is very close to my skin tone, and this is the shade 310. So this is a highlight shade, and I love mixing these two together because this is more hydrating, this is more matte, and when you mix them together, they just give you like the most beautiful, flawless under eyes. So if you're looking for that hydration and just that zhuzh, love this. Even in the humidity, I was using this. It was flawless. Okay, setting powder, I used the Huda Beauty Peach Pie. Peach Pie has been my go-to. I have used this powder for most of the year, and I haven't even like really made a dent in it. And now they have that purple one. I don't know. I'm gonna buy the mini and see if I like it. I have the Cherry Blossom in the mini, but listen, Peach Pie will forever be my go-to girl. In the humidity though, I did wish that I took my Revolution Luxury Banana Powder because this girl is beautiful, but in the humidity you need something that's going to be a little bit more long lasting, a little bit more matte, especially because my skin is very oily. My skin's very oily, and this is stunning, But also when you're in a rush and you can't bake for as long as you usually do, I feel like the luxury banana powder, when you're in a quick rush, will get the job done in half the time because it's such a dry powder, whereas this one is not as drying. But that's just my preference. I feel like I was like, my face could be less glossy maybe if I brought my luxury banana powder. But regardless, I still have Huda. Use it all the time. Joburg is a very dry climate, although we are heading into a little bit of humidity vibes, so it works well for my skin. I did take my Snap and Blend. I like having options in terms of beauty blending sponges. I took quite a few powder puffs. I made sure I had my Michelle Ori sharpener. You don't want to be left in a pickle. You want to make sure you got your sharpener. And I took a few more lippy options. Yeah, let me show you guys all the lippy options I took. So I like to keep my options open. I got this mini explicit from NARS. So I took that with me and I think I did use it. And then I got this swirl one, and oh, did I not enjoy this. Just a lip liner and that gloss over top, especially for dinner. And then I had two shades of this. I think one is still in my handbag that I took on holiday. This is the shade Model Behavior. I don't know what the other shade is called, but if I find it, I'll edit it into this video. But I took two of these. These are the Rimmel matte lipsticks. I took these because I like wearing glosses, but when your hair is down, your hair gets into your gloss. So I took some matte lipsticks just so that if it was a very windy day and I wanted to wear a matte and let my hair down, I could. So yeah, these mattes from Revlon are very, very comfortable. And then obviously had to take my beauty blender in my little beauty blender case. Very important. Don't judge the state of that. And I did also take a set of lashes. I never use them because I was just like, I was just living life. I'm enjoying like a no lash phase currently. I do enjoy lashes from time to time, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't need it. I'm enjoying it. Like right now I'm really enjoying this Lancome mascara, so I feel like I don't need mascara, or lashes. So I took two Sphinx pairs. I just stacked them one on top of the other if I felt like I needed another option. I don't know what the names are, but one is definitely Unapologetic. Yeah, Unapologetic. Don't mind my guard dog. Then I only took one eyeshadow palette. This is the Toffee Brown from Huda. And this is all the shades. And I feel like this is so versatile, this eyeshadow palette. Because you can literally create a super smoky eye, a subtle eye, and I didn't carry a powder highlighter, so I would use this as a highlight on my cheeks, and it worked absolutely perfectly. So this is the Toffee Brown Obsessions from Huda. Come my darling. And then face powder, I took my Maybelline Fit Me in 330. I always like setting the perimeters of my face. Again, this one is not too powdery. I feel like it does a really good job at like setting your face. But yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. Then for bronzer, I had to take my Fenty. This is the shade Cocoa Naughty. Had to take this one. And the blush that has been my go-to is Moon from Benefit. So these are so pigmented that you don't have to do anything. You can just put it on and it's great. I did carry some cream options. So I carried my Fenty matte sticks in the shade Strawberry Pop. This is the color adaptive. So you can use this on cheek and lips. That's why I carried it. And then I did also carry my Hustler Baby 2.0 liquid kilowatt, which I didn't really end up using. But it was nice to have in case I wanted to. Okay, here's the last few things in terms of makeup. I have been loving the Benefit Pow Made. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's carry this. So I filled in my brows with this probably the entire holiday. And then for lashes. I had to carry some lash glue. That lash glue is very busted and you need a new one. I carried my NARS Climax Extreme for mascara, and I carried my MAC Stack mascara because this is like a very tube kind of mascara, but because I was wearing makeup so often, like every day, like I really like to get into my eyelashes to remove mascara, and I could feel like the tube vibe situation. So towards the end I started just using the NARS Climax. I was meant to put my Hella Thick in this bag. I don't know how I forgot it, but Hella Thick would have been amazing. So I think I couldn't find it. My Hella Thick is here somewhere. Like, you lose your stuff all the time, darling. Anyway, more powder puff in my brush bag. So I have a little brush bag just so that it keeps everything separate, because from your sharpener you kind of tend to get dust in this bag. By the way, this bag is from Primark. My sister got it for me a couple of years ago, and it's perfect for fitting in all your makeup, so I love that. I also carry these cutesy no crease clips in this bag that it came in, so that I didn't lose it or anything. I just keep putting them right back in the bag. And then the brushes that I took. Now, I'm a big fan of the Switch Beauty Speed Sticks, but I don't use all of those brushes to get through a full face. So let me talk you guys through some of the brushes that I did take with me. Oh, also I took my lash applicators, have to have that, and this juicy bomb lip gloss from Essence. I did have a few more lippies in my handbag, but yeah, you know, you always have lippies in your handbag. So I took my powder brush. This one, I don't remember where it was from, but I feel like I got it in a PR package. I'm just gonna put them back in my brush cases as I go. My baby is doo-dooing. Oh my goodness. So I took a little inner corner highlight brush. This one is from Morphe. This is the M431. I think Morphe is dissolved or liquidated now. I don't know if they exist anymore. This is the Morphe highlight brush. This is definitely one of my favorite highlight brushes. This one is Tasneem Bamath Cake Face. This is the face nose contour, but I like using this to, like, you know, get in under there to blend concealer and stuff. My Real Techniques blush brush is my absolute favorite for blush. I use it every day. It's just so quick and easy, and it literally hits the right spots on your cheeks. Like, look at that. Unless you have small cheeks, then maybe you might not enjoy that. Then I took the buffing brush from Real Techniques. I really do enjoy the Real Techniques brushes. I took this, I think this is the contour brush. All the writing has rubbed off. This is the contour brush that I used to blend my blush on. I took my Quick Face brow pencil from Mr. Price, which I very much enjoy. I also took my Fenty Fly Liner. My Fenty Longwear Liquid Liner. And then I took my Benefit Brow Brush for my pomade. And then this is a Cake Face chisel brush. I use this for bronzer. And then some blending brushes to blend eyeshadow. I took very many. I don't think I needed to take this many, but I mean, I made them work. I took 5 blending brushes for eyes. I took a flat brush, a blending brush for under the eyebrows, a flat brush for eyeshadow, another inner corner brush, and then I got these manga concealer brushes from Shein. So I bought a whole set for my kit, and then I put one in my bag because there's sometimes where I'm lazy to wet my beauty blender, and this works perfectly for blending out your concealer. I've tried blending out my concealer with a powder puff. I think if you blend a more hydrating concealer with a powder puff, it works well, but if you like a full coverage like I do, the mattifying powder puffs don't work so well. So that is everything that I had in my travel bags for holiday. It's now empty, but you know, it's for the thumbnail. But yeah, it wasn't a lot of makeup. I feel like it was quite essential to what I needed. Obviously, your needs might be different to mine. You might absolutely need a setting spray. I think that's also why my face was so glossy and glowy, because I didn't have a setting spray. Ding! Now that makes sense. I don't know how I forgot. My sister also didn't carry one, so my bad on that. But yeah, you guys, that is basically it for what I have in my travel makeup bag. I feel like everything I needed was there. I didn't feel like, oh, I needed something and it wasn't with me. And when you're on holiday, you just want to look cute, you know, you're doing your everyday classic makeup look. I'm also at a point where I think like I'm gravitating more towards like a natural-esque makeup as opposed to like, you know, the 2017 full glam we used to do. But there are times where I feel like doing a full beat, and there are times where I feel like let's keep it subtle, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, let me know what is something that is in your travel bag that you absolutely cannot live life without. Drop them below. Listen, this is for all the girlies. We are manifesting abundance this year, okay? This is for all the girlies who could be traveling this year. Also, I took this out to shave my upper lip the other day. This is the Real Techniques face razors. I kept one in my brush bag so that I could just, you know, clean up the upper lip as the holiday went on, because those upper lip hairs will do you dirty, especially when you put your makeup on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, comment down below. Also, let us know if you will be traveling this year. If you don't want to share, that's okay. And I used to be that girl where I used to pack these eyeshadow palettes, these big ones. And as much as they are nice to have, they are not necessarily realistic, convenient, ideal. They're not ideal because you're not going to be using all of the shades in that palette, whereas if you go for a smaller palette, you're most likely going to be using all those shades. But yeah, don't get this video confused with my favorites of 2024, because that video is probably going to be way longer than this one, and there was quite a few favorites throughout the year for me in 2024, so stay tuned. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup. Don't forget to give your girl a follow, a like, share this video with all your family and friends. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.